From what I gained from this experience, it was like relationships with these people, because you all come in and you're all strangers, and because we're like together for a whole week, it's so intensive, and you just like get to know each other very well, and on a personal level as well as like creatively as well. So it was really cool to meet all of you guys. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Sure. What did you gain from the process?
From yesterday.
From
T-shirt.
A t-shirt.
in my opinion, so I'm not good at speaking or listening English. Maybe you all know now. And so, to be honest, I could understand only 30% or 40% of what they said, but we can talk. We were talking with body language with body language, and it have improved my understanding to 80%. Yeah, so
Cool.
finally I have no problem at this show.
That's it.
So what I want to say is, it is a most interesting point of theater performance. Not theater performance. Every performance. Maybe this is if this workshop is for literature or science or something. I can't understand anything maybe, but now I can understand many things, and I have realized again the good points of performances, and I think it is the best good point for me. Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, sick.
Sick.
I
Yeah.
love
Sick.
Every day and sweet.
I'm teaching them
And
slang.
sweet. Yeah.
What did I gain? I gained new skills in listening. Yeah, because usually I like to be me personally, I like to be hands-on with a lot of what I do. I like to kind of control. I like to be in the driver's seat of if what I'm doing, especially if it's, more time, 90%, if it's creative and if it's an idea or if it's something to do with that performance music. I like to know everything. I like to be involved and use my mouth and my ideas to make something happen. But coming into this space, I learned that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, is it 9? Yeah, 9 other people that also have ideas, that also have perspectives, that also have things like that need to be heard and need to be acknowledged. So what I gained was just patience. I think I gained patience from this, just hearing somebody's idea, taking the time out to hear somebody's idea, taking the time out to understand somebody's idea, and then have them teach you their idea, so you can put together a piece that you are also a part of. Like it wasn't about this really was a team effort with everyone, and what I kind of gained was just learning how to let go of the wheel and let somebody else steer for a bit. So yeah.
So what I learned was that if you put so many talented people in one room, nothing straightforward comes out, yet the end product is so beautiful in a weird way that you can never imagine the dimensions that project can hold. And I came to this country like 4 months ago, so I
didn't know that.
we're still knowing each other. It's just been a week. So I'm doing a course in this university, and this is my first project outside my course, and I've gained a confidence that I did not have to prior to perform in front of a really different crowd. And I love how different, how culturally versatile our group is, and man, I'm fascinated by the languages that we can speak. Like, if you sum up the languages this room can hold, yeah, I love that part. I think it's enough. What about you?
First of all, let me just say, like, I love performing so much, and it was so hard not to just get involved and just, like, you know, so that was a massive challenge for me, massive challenge for me, because most of what I've done has been performing, you know. So to actually be on the other side of it and actually transform that energy into more creative, you know, helping out more on the other side of things, it was literally biggest challenge for me. But so I have to say I really learnt to take a step back and really start to kind of help other people out. So I think that was really good for me, helping other people out.
Me, okay. Well, I'm not sure. I'm also like very new in this country. I've been here 7 months. So I'm used to like performing in Spanish and performing like more, well, like something with a little bit more like longer process. So it was quite challenging to come up with an idea and then rehearse and then polish and then present. But also like the language, and kind of what Filipa, well, I like to be on the stage and I really enjoy it, but it's more like, who am I in another language? Because it's quite different how, when I was singing in Spanish, I felt like me. But then when I was reading, even if I wrote that, it's still that feeling of that like English makes me be like another person, kind of a foreigner, kind of like, who am I? It was like kind of discovering who am I as an artist in English. Does that make sense? Because it's very different from what I'm used to. So I don't know, it's so weird to explain. And also, well, this week, not only this, but like in general, like I realized that I do have a talent writing stuff that I should explode a little bit more. I think today I was like, I think I should have wrote more stuff, like written more things to present. I was still shy because I'm like, no, I don't have like vocabulary in English, so I cannot do it. But then I realized maybe I can, and all there's translators and Google and there are many tools now. It's not like 1920. So I think that the experience gave to me like a little bit more confidence with what I write, and I think I can move a little bit through that path as well, like writing theater or stuff. I don't know. Yeah.
So for me, yeah, pretty the same. Like if you invite me to do something in Portugal, I will straight away to the stage. But I realize maybe like be on a stage and talking in English is not for me at all. So yeah, cinema is okay, any language, and art doesn't have a language. But yeah, I really miss this part of my country, like Portugal, with everything, like, because the meanings of the words are so different for us, and we are always trying to find like the perfect English, and you forget like the meaning and everything, something like that. I realized as well this week I have a bad temper and bad mood. Yeah, so thank you guys for all the passion. I know, because I really want my ideas there, and sometimes it's very hard not to put my ideas on the stage and just shut up. So, but I really appreciate for your passion and everything. So I really apologize for something.
Nah, yeah, it's all good.
Did you show
It's all good. We got there.
No, because I know me, and I'm yeah. Sometimes I'm just, you know.
What did I gain from this experience? A best friend. I love you guys.
Best?
Bestest. What did I gain? An insight to how people work. yeah, we all have techniques that we think, oh yeah, I do this is my style, and then you meet someone who's like, oh, I like that, borrow. So yeah, it's just nice, like being around people and saying, yeah, I can use that in the future, I can use this, I can use that. Like even the set design, like it was amazing. The balloons came from Melissa's scene that she created, like just different things that you wouldn't think you would come up with, and you finally meet people that have different backgrounds, like, oh, that's so cool, I would have never thought about that. And then just stealing ideas, that was really cool. Yeah, that's what I gave, ideas. Yeah, that's me.
You made it really hard for me because I feel like everyone has said what I wanted to say, but yeah, I made friends and best. I'm joking. No, so confidence, definitely confidence, especially because, like I was saying before, like this is the first time. Well, this is the first time I allowed myself not to be on stage, actually. So this was the first time I was part of the devising process, but I was observing and just writing down what was happening and just sharing what I saw with people. It's like, I've never done that before, because normally I wait for people to tell me what they've seen, what they've noticed while they were watching me. So that was exciting. That was very exciting, and I felt empowered as well to do this with this group, because you're taking your notes and you're noticing things, and then you share that, and everyone is listening to you, and they care. Everyone cared so much. That was so beautiful to see how much everyone cared. And then borrowing ideas, absolutely. That was amazing to see how different people work, what they bring on table. I was like, yeah, again, like I was like, I need to start doing this. This is so great. Yeah. So yeah, these things.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Means a lot.
Thank you.